Introducing a new podcast. Karen Hunter is awesome.
If you like me on SiriusXM Urban View Channel 126, you're gonna love me. And Karen Hunter is awesome. Hey, this is Karen Hunter, host of the Karen Hunter Show on SiriusXM's Urban View. Karen Hunter is awesome is an actual podcast to bring heat and energy and knowledge and power. A 1-2 punch that I don't think you get anyplace else. Tell the truth. So check out the podcast wherever you get your podcast. You will not be disappointed.
Karen Hunter is awesome. A new podcast from Karen Hunter.
Welcome. Today is Wednesday, December 25th. Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas. It is also Kujichogalia. It is also Wellness Wednesday, but we're probably not going to do a lot of wellness. But we're here. We're not live. Let me say hello and thank you to the Smiz, who's put this all together. Thank you.
Howdy.
Hey, Smiz. What's good? Hey, Merry Christmas. Merry Xmas. Merry all of the things. Happy Hanukkah tomorrow. Kwanzaa starts tomorrow. We're here. And one of the best gifts that I received this year was getting to know this man. So I said, we're going to do a holiday taping. Let's bring him in. He is the black guy who tips. I love the guy. His name is Roderick Morrow. Welcome.
Hey, happy holidays to you and the rest of the Karen Hunter family.
Yeah, listen, let me be honest. I am a little on the bah humbug side during these times. I've shared with the family since losing my dad, and it's, coming up on like 14 years. It doesn't get old. Like this time of year was special because we had traditions that go all the way back to the first easy bake oven when I was 3. Like I remember, and because my father was an entrepreneur, he owned a store that he opened 7 days a week, rain or shine. We would get up extra early on Christmas. He would cook some grits and eggs. We would get up like 5 o'clock and open gifts so that he can go down to the store and open the store for the people. So we always had that tradition. And so him not being here, my mom moved. I'm like, and we grown. So what do we need? Nothing. So now I'm leaning in, and actually while he was making his transition, I had already passed a family edict that we weren't going to be spending money on grown folk. So it really did lean into that family, the food, the fun, and all the games, because we moved away from the commercialism. But the last Christmas gift he gave me was a Tiffany's necklace that I will wear whenever I go out. But I'm not a big jewelry person, but I will wear that because my daddy bought it for me. Now, you still got your parents, which is a beautiful thing. But do y'all still lean into these Christmas things?
So we were never huge into Christmas once me and my brother especially got grown, like it was just my family is very like oriented around like the nuclear family of our house, my dad, my mom, me, and my brother. But we, get together, have dinner, sometimes, mama will cook or we'll cook and bring stuff over. As I told you before, I think when we talked about Thanksgiving, we do themes now instead of like traditional Thanksgiving and traditional Christmas. So, okay, we're doing seafood. Okay, we're going to do, I'm going to make some ribs this time. Let's do a barbecue or whatever. And so, the real like Christmas of it is more for like my nieces and nephews and stuff like that. Like I'll buy them like some gifts, and it's always good to see the kids light up and whatnot. But and just in general, we're not a huge Christmas family like that. And my grandmother passed a few years ago, and I think that was a big hit to the family too. It was like, everybody gets together, go down grandmama's house, and like there's no one aunt that's gonna just like step in to be like, it has to rotate. So like sometimes my aunt Sharon, sometimes it's it's an uncle, sometimes it's my mom. So that's kind of came about like a roaming holiday.
Right. I was gonna say y'all.
Yeah.
Do you remember believing in Santa Claus?
I do remember that for a bit, but most important, I have this running joke, I guess you can call it. If I did stand up, I'd try to make something out of this on stage. But I think all kids should be told to believe in Santa Claus because it's the first thing that teaches you to be skeptical of authority, is figuring out that's not real. And you know, breaking that down and being like, wait a minute, people will lie to you that you trust. You need to be a little more skeptical about life. So when you like step out and like, I actually don't like the parents that say, I'm not going to teach my kids about Santa Claus. Like, no, teach them so that they learn. Like, where did you get the skepticism from?
Correct.
They need to learn to question authority.
What about the Tooth Fairy? The Tooth Fairy?
Same thing.
Oh, did you have the tooth? Did you? I remember putting my tooth under the pillow, and I think I got a quarter. I'm seeing people giving their children like $20 and stuff. Y'all doing way too much. 10, 20. There shouldn't be no paper money. First of all, the money's dirty. Now, if I had to think about it, I probably wouldn't do a Tooth Fairy thing with my child because just the dirty money under the pillow. Just But yeah, I believed in the Tooth Fairy. I believed in Santa Claus.
Yeah.
I probably believed in Santa Claus till I was like 11.
Well, here's what I was gonna say though. Here's what I was gonna say though. I also learned to fake believing in Santa Claus after a while.
Okay.
Because I'm like, if the toy is gonna keep coming, I'm not about to mess this thing up. Okay. I'm like telling my little brother, like, nah, we believe in this household, okay? Because what had been happening up until that point was my parents did the thing many Black parents do. You slowly wean the kids off of Santa Claus. So it's, oh, Santa Claus bought you a bunch of gifts, and then you get a little older. Santa Claus bought you half the gifts, and then half of them are from us. And then eventually it's like, these gifts are from us, and y'all need to show some damn appreciation. Okay.
Correct.
Ain't no white man coming down the chimney and giving y'all nothing in this neighborhood. This is my money.
What's the cutoff? So what if you have a child that's a little slow? And
see, that's
like
that's what I'm saying. That's how you learn. That's how you learn what kind
of
kids you got.
So for the parents, you also get to learn how slow your child is. Okay, I got you. I remember busting my father, maybe I was 5 or 6, putting gifts into the closet in the hallway because I couldn't reach there was like a top shelf, and I was like,
rite of passage.
What's going on here?
I remember busting in the I remember seeing the presents in the closet, and I swore myself to secrecy. I was like, I didn't.
You swore yourself.
Yeah, I said I didn't see nothing to see here. And then my brother, because he's much more precocious than me, he went in the closet, and he's like, come here, you gotta see this. I'm like, what happened? Come here. Takes me over. He's like, look, they got the presents in the closet. You want to open them? I said, first of all, because my brother, he's precocious, but he's not necessarily the most thought out of the criminals. You know what I'm saying? Like when it comes to us breaking the rules, he's more of a want to guy, more of a like, how we gonna get away with it guy, right? And so he's like, let's just bust open the toys. We got them right here. I said, no, that's not what we're gonna do, Rodney. We need to let them keep the toys in here. But now we know what we're getting. We need to still be very surprised on Christmas. Understand? We can't be like, oh yeah, we know you got the GoBots. No, you got to be like, GoBots, what? And the other thing is, this is coming from Santa. Understand? This, what we just seen, we ain't seen. This ain't real. This is all gonna be a surprise from Santa because we need this to keep flowing. And so I got my brother in line, and we went, back to, oh, what? Oh, I can't believe the Star Trek Enterprise. Yeah.
Did you have Rock'em Sock'em robots?
We didn't have Rock'em Sock'ems by the time when we were kids, we were more Transformers.
Transformers. Okay. Yeah. I'll come from the Rock'em Sock'em robot era. And I was thinking as I was preparing for the show today, Roderick Morrow, the Black guy who tips, that I am now in an age where there's generations of young people that don't know anything that I know. Yeah. And I feel sad about that because there was like, I grew up, Rod, with a Yule log. So TV went off at a certain time.
Yeah.
And like, I wanted to stay up till midnight. My mom would make like the hot spiced apple cider. Like I had like a traditional kind of white person home with the apple cider. And I would try to wait up. The TV would go off and there would be just a log burning.
Yep.
The Yule log would be on, and that would bring me some joy because I knew that Santa was around. Like, there's no Yule log on TV anymore.
Used to get first of all, we don't all even have TV, right? People stream, people we not even all in the same 3 channels like we used to be. And I used to remember that American flag and the anthem would play. And that was your like, all right, now we about to turn ain't nothing coming on after this. Okay. like send your ass to bed. Stay,
Correct.
You're like, here's the national anthem.
The flag. Yes. Time to go night. I'm getting fact checked on a tape show on Christmas Day. Okay. Smith said the Yule log is still on. Smith, why do you know that why is the Yule log? Why do you know this though? Are you watching it? You the one person watching it?
I know they got stream.
Wait, Smith. Wait, hold on. Smith, come on. Tap in. So why is this a family tradition that the Smithskis watch the Yule log together and you've brought Bridget into this mess?
We actually sometimes just like to go on YouTube and actually find a Yule log there and watch it that way. Yeah. But they do have it on the local stations. Like I believe Channel 11 in the New York area has it still during the afternoon. Yes, on Christmas Day. Yep. So it does still air, and it's still a Christmas tradition.
The thing they do new, 2 things they do new. One, I love the spinoffs of the Yule logs. Like Adult Swim would have like Rick and Morty do a Yule log, but it's talking the whole time and making jokes. I like that stuff. The second thing is, I don't remember when I was a kid. Maybe I feel like it's new. The Santa tracker, where it's telling you where Santa is throughout the night.
Where is
I feel like that's stressful. I wouldn't want that in my house if I'm a parent.